Hey guys, Godzilla from Hell here with a first match, can't speak, first match with my NU 1.5. So I decided to lead out with my Uxie. He goes into his Mightyena, which it's okay. The crunch is a little over half, but I got the Toxic on him, which is kind of what I wanted to do. I was expecting this thing to just kind of die and sack, but he ends up switching out, and I go for the Stealth Rocks on that. It was kind of nice, I then go out to throw to take the crunch. I did not know this thing got play rough. That completely screwed me over. Throw is usually very effective in these matches, but not today. I get the Storm Throw, kills that off right away. Granbull, in hindsight, I could have stayed in, gone for the Poison Jab, and KO'd it more than likely because of the Guts boost. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. So he goes out to this Granbull, crunches my Uxie after what do I try and do? I don't know anything to it. Yeah, Uxie just dies. I think that's what I brought it in for. I go into my Durant to Ironhead the Fairy. It instantly dies. He goes into camera. I'm thinking, Durant's done his job. So I go for the Ironhead. I get a nice crit, which is very nice. And then he goes for the Fire Blast, which is going to kill my Durant. At this point, I think Mismagius can clean up. That's just dick damage. I'm like, oh, never mind. But I was nervous for no reason. I realized this is a specially bulky Mismagius. He cannot hit me with Earth Power or Earthquake. So I go for the Calm Mind setup. And here I probably should have subbed, but I was a little bit greedy, and it kind of bit me in the ass. He gets a Will-O-Wisp, which, residual damage sucks. I think overall, if he doesn't hit me, I take about 7% damage, which isn't too bad. But then I go for the Shadow Ball, takes the Camerupt out. He then goes out into his Meganium, which is a special wall, apparently, because you'll notice that crit mattered! Just kidding. I have no idea if that mattered. Actually, more than likely, the Meganium is pretty bulky. But then this Lapras is scary. This is a very scary Lapras, with a +2 that only does 30%. And here I was kind of thinking Mismagius might die, but it's worth it. So I keep going for the Shadow Balls, and here I look at my health, I'm like, oh, he's got Ice Shard, I'm dead. No Ice Shard. Either he didn't think of using it, or he doesn't have it, which is very strange, because I'd always run it on the Lapras. And here it comes down to the wire, whether this Sandslash dies in one hit, or not. And it does! So, Mismagius absolutely decimated that man's team. Alright, so we're going to cut to another match, and I'll see you then. Alright, hey guys, back with the second match. Let's see. I lead off my Uxie, he goes out in his Torterra. I'm pretty certain this is a setup one, so I go for my Stealth Rocks. I Toxic it as it goes for a Wood Hammer. The Wood Hammer does a little bit under half health, so I'm not too worried about it hurting me. But this is a utility Uxie, so it really can't hit it. So I go for the U-turn. This is where my worst play I've ever had in a while comes in. I go to my Mismagius thinking, I'm going to Dazzling Gleam. Shit, it has Sucker Punch. Just watch. I didn't even think of that until afterwards. I hit it and I was like, damn it. I should have gone for the Calm Mind and then the Substitute to really fuck with him. But then I go into my Durant, and the Durant kind of cleans up. He misses the Will-O-Wisp, which mattered, yeah, a little bit. I'm able to finish him off with the second Ironhead. He then goes on his Primate, which I wasn't really too scared of, but I didn't know how to deal with it. He goes for a Stone Edge, as I switch out to my Uxie because this is just a bulky wall. It really doesn't do too much damage. I go for the Toxic, I believe. Yeah, I'm going for a Toxic as he switches out in his Togetic. Again, I really can't do much to this thing, so I just U-turn out of there. I think I end up going back into my Durant as he defogs, which it's neither here nor there. My Stealth Rocks were helping me a little bit, but not that much. I'm going for a Stone Edge this time because I know Magmortar will resist the Ironhead, so I'm trying to, predict around it, but I don't think he knows that. He goes for U-turn on my Uxie switch, which does a little bit of damage. He goes back out in his Togetic. I'm thinking, shit, I can't hit it anyways. I U-turn back out into Durant just to scare him away. He Heal Bells, which, that's not bad for him. He goes out in his Primate. I'm again going for the Stone Edge. Doesn't quite kill it, which is really depressing. And then he's able to take me out with a close combat. That Primate was pretty tough. Durant's got a lot of base defense. And then I go into my Dodrio. He goes on his Togetic. No, not a chance. This is a very strong Dodrio. It's able to take the Togetic out. Goes on a Primate, and I think he was trying to calc whether he's fast or not, but pretty certain this is a max speed choice band Dodrio, so it's gonna outspeed you. I'm amazed this Magmortar actually lived. That's a bulky bastard. He's able to take me out with the T-Bolt, which was not bad, but pardon me. I then go out into my Throw, who he then Toxics, which I then say thank you, because I now have a Guts boost, and nothing is alive on his team anymore. They just think they are. So he goes out to Ludicolo, Leech sees me, whatever, I have the Poison Jab. Insta-kill, super effective. He then goes out into his last Pokemon, the Totera, which I don't think he can do anything anyways, simply because he sets up rocks. I then hit him with an Ice Punch, which is why I carry Ice Punch now that I realize it. But, thanks for watching. As you can tell, I was trying to tell him to check me out, which you guys should tell people to check me out. Real quick, at the end of this week, I want to do a subscriber thing where I have a couple matches with subscribers. I've been doing a lot of matches with Momiji Rocks, and I have another one who's we were sending messages back and forth on one of my videos last night. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name right away. I'll find it. It's not an issue. I might put it in the description, but I'll definitely be doing that, and it's going to be a flip of a coin who goes first. I want to keep it nice and fair, although coins aren't even. The head side's heavier, so it'll land tails up more often, but fuck it. That's too much thought process right now. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this little quick 2 matches I had. I did. They were fun. And thanks for watching. Peace out.